Hi everyone, it's Sophie Watson back with your cards of the week, helping corporate and entrepreneurial women to get back in control of stress and anxiety and create a life that you love. So this week the cards are really interesting. This is all about your relationship with yourself, and actually this is really great because it actually connects with my theme for this week, which is about relationships and the relationship you have with yourself as well. So all the cards this week are actually in reverse position, so these are so important. We do need to pay attention to these. So the first card that we've got is cleaning house, and as I said, it was in reverse position. And I'm going to read some of this from the book because this is so important that you guys really acknowledge this. So it says, why do you hold on to things from the past that remind you of the past? Is your home cluttered with objects that bring up unhappy memories? Do you have a tendency to attract broken people who need to be fixed? If you're involved in this type of emotional project, stop right now and clean house. Being needed isn't going to get you what you really need. That said, even if you initially resist letting go of excess physical or emotional baggage, you'll feel amazing afterwards. Let go and let the universe bring you something better. Make space. The universe doesn't like a vacuum and will respond to your cleaning house by the filling of your home with what is best served. What will best serve you. Okay, so this is a really good time to start letting go of all that stuff that you don't need, the emotional baggage, the physical baggage that's in the house, like all the clutter, whatever it is. Really good time to clear that out. But it's also, the next card is making choices, and again, reverse position, remember. So this is about you accepting responsibility for your own choices, the choices that you have made in the past. And it's no good beating yourself up or blaming other people for your choices. And your choices are basically what you decided you were going to do, what you actually took action in. So whether or not it's you got into that relationship that maybe didn't turn out right, you made the decision to get into that relationship, whether or not that's an intimate relationship or a business relationship. You made the decision to get into that relationship, okay? But it's no good beating yourself up about it. It's, you need to accept it and you need to let go, okay? And don't compromise either. If you feel as though you've got more choices that you need to make right now, make the best possible choice for you right now. Don't worry about what's going to happen in the future. Go with your gut instincts, go with your feelings. What does it feel like? Does it feel like a good decision? Does it feel like a bad decision? Have you got questions about it? Because if you're querying it, then there's possibly something that's not quite right. And if you're overthinking it, which you probably are, go back and think about what your first gut instinct was. What was the first instinct that came into your head? Because that is normally the right one. But remember, take responsibility for your choices and don't give the responsibility to somebody else. You're disempowering yourself. Okay, and then the last card that we've got, which again I'm going to read from the book when I can find it. The pages want to turn. There we go. It's strength, and remember it was in reverse position. So this card says, when you see the strength card reversed, pay particular attention to your health, for this indicates that your body, mind and spirit need strengthening at this time. Exercise, rest and proper nutrition are necessary to keep you in balance. Don't deplete yourself through overwork, as now is the time for building your stamina. Okay. It also says, and I want you to bear in mind that this can be the relationship with yourself. It doesn't have to be a relationship with somebody else. It says perhaps you feel the bonds weakening in a relationship. If they are in danger of being broken, they may need repair. Attend to them before the burden gets too heavy. Be strong, face the reality of your relationship at this time, and give it your attention, for any fragile threads may give way. Let go of whatever robs you of your life force, and trust that something better will take its place. Okay, so remember, it's about your own choices. And if you think about it, if this is relating to you in terms of the relationship with yourself, sort of like maybe you're criticizing yourself far too much, maybe you don't love yourself enough, remember that relationship is reflected in other relationships around you. So make sure that the relationship with yourself is good first and foremost. Make sure it's a really good relationship with yourself before you get into a relationship with somebody else, okay? Because that is going to influence those relationships. And if you've got a really good relationship with yourself, you're going to have a good relationship with other people, okay? So guys, this week, check in with yourselves. What emotional baggage you're holding on to, what physical baggage are you holding on to. Make choices, make the decisions yourself rather than letting other people make them for you. And take responsibility for your choices, the choices that you made in the past and the choices you are making now. And be really kind to yourself, look after yourself, help yourself out. That's it, guys. So have a fab week. I will be back again Wednesday with your Q&A Wednesday. So if you've got any questions, then please send them to me. Either comment down below or private message me. And if this week's cards, if they have really resonated with you, then let me know. Just comment down below. And if you need help with this, then please get in contact with me. I do offer a half-hour call just to have a chat with you, see where you're at, what you actually need help with, and then if it feels right, if it's a good match working with me, then I will chat with you about the different programs that would be available to you based on what we've talked about, that what help you actually need right now. Okay, so guys, have a fab week. There won't be any cards of the week next week because we've got bank holiday weekend and I'm being a bridesmaid, so I won't have time to do that next week. I'll be too busy getting over celebrating the wedding. So guys, have a fab week and I will see you on Wednesday.